What's up, guys? I'm back today with another Pocket GM21 video on the channel. And in today's video, we are back with, I think this is episode 8. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is episode 8. And we are going to do half the season in today's episode. I'm kind of trying to figure out what you guys want to see on the channel and what does better and what's more interesting on the channel. Whether that be 20 to like 30-minute videos or anywhere under like 10-minute videos for this series. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of a shorter episode. I'm going to try to keep this under 10 minutes is going to be the goal for today's episode. I picked up a couple players, so we have backups, and so we have a full roster. So you guys can get a quick look. We picked up Elijah Fry's, quick development, 60 overall, 20 years old, undrafted rookie from this last draft. I don't know. I liked his last name, Fries, and 60, quick development. Probably not going to cut it. He's probably not going to play too much, and if I can't even talk. Even if he does, not going to do great. But you guys can get a quick gist. I picked up a couple players, so you guys can get kind of a gist about a couple players. I think I picked up a new starting defensive end. Actually went out and spent a pretty good amount, $3.7 million for a 1-year deal, 77 overall. And then everybody else, I pretty much just picked up some backups just to fill out the roster. So you guys can check out the team right there. We have $106.6 million in cap space. I really hope we can make a run here and have a pretty good year and at least compete for a playoff spot. Our offense, 75 overall. Don't have high hopes for this offense. I would like to pick up a new running back, potentially, whether they be in the draft or someone in free agency this upcoming year. And I would also potentially like to pick up maybe another wide receiver. I'm not exactly sure if Darius Benjamin is the go-to guy for the roster, but we'll have to see what happens. We're going to go through this year. We're going to start off against the Jets. Like I said, we're probably going to play we'll play 9 games in today's episode and 8 games in the next episode. So we're going to take a week 1 loss against the Jets. We put up 226 yards of offense. Not great, and Corey Van Noy is going to throw 2 interceptions. I don't want to say if he has a bad year this year, we're not going to give him another chance because our offense is so bad that I almost feel like we need to give him another year and build a little bit of a better offense around him. So that's what I'm kind of trying to do. I hope he has a little bit better of a year this year and we can compete for a playoff spot. I'm hoping the defense has a very good year or at least a much better year than last year. But we're starting off here 31-10 against LAS. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception for Van Noy. And that's Las Vegas, right? I think that's Las Vegas, I'm pretty sure. Moving on to Tampa. We are going to get the W against Tampa. 2-1 on the season, 415 yards of offense, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception for Van Noy as we win 28-19. 2-1. We are tied for first place in the division. Not too bad. Can't complain. We have all of us are 4 or are 2-1. Going to be moving on to New England, and we lose 2-2 on the season, 214 yards of offense. Corey Van Noy, 1 touchdown. Bad completion percentage, almost 20 incompletions. They ran all over us. Just a bad game. Darius Benjamin, not too bad. But that is going to be 4 weeks into the season. We'll check out some of these stats really quick. Corey Van Noy, 9 touchdowns, 4 picks. Can't complain. Not great completion percentage. Pretty good offensive passing yards, and our defense is about middle of the pack, which is a jump from last year. Samalo is rushing for 2 yards per carry. I don't even know what to say to that. He has 3.0 yards per carry. I don't know why it says 2. Corey Van Noy is our second leading rusher, and then our backup also with 3 yards per carry as well. Not great. Not great. We're going to have to make some moves at running back. Can't even talk. And our Darius Benjamin's having a solid year. He's already got 5 touchdowns in 4 games. Not too bad of a start for him. We're probably going to watch the last game. So we'll sim through 8 of these, and we'll actually watch the last game. We're going to take another loss to Denver, 4-1. 353 yards of offense. Corey Van Noy with another 2 interception day. Darius Benjamin, another receiving touchdown as well. I think we're going to end up having to give him an extension to see just how much he can do on the team. 3-3. Carolina's going to beat us, moving us to, 2-4 on the season. 1 touchdown, 1 pick for Van Noy. Not great. Darius Benjamin, 2 receptions, 56 yards. And Wally's going to get a touchdown there. So we're going to move on to our 7th game of the season, and we're going to win. We're going to take a W against the Jets after they beat us in the first matchup, moving us to 3-4 on the season. 299 yards of offense, no touchdowns, no picks for Van Noy. And we also have 2 rushing touchdowns on the ground by Van Noy and Samala with 2 yards per carry. Are you serious? 2.2 yards a carry, bringing it to a 3.2 average on the year. Our backup is up to a 3.4 average on the year. But we're going to win that one 17-7. Let's get through this last game against New Orleans, and we get the upset win. They're 5-2, and we were 3-4. A little bit of an upset there. 388 yards of offense. Another 2-interception day for Van Noy, and not exactly the way we wanted things to go. And we are going to move on to week number 9. Not great. Not a great start. We'll check out some of these stats as we get through 8 games in the season. Corey Van Noy, 14 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. On the ground, Samalo still averaging a terrible average on the year. 3.0 per carry on the dot. 247, 2 touchdowns. Corey Van Noy is almost our leading rusher through 8 games, which is not a great stat to have. And we're going to move on to Robert Vaughn. He's going to be 3.3 yards a carry. And not great. Move on to the receiving core. Joe Carey, Thompson, Benjamin. Having a pretty solid year. Darius Benjamin with 7 touchdowns. I see a 10-touchdown year for him as well. Definitely a good start for him. Through the air, more touchdowns than both of his last years combined. So cannot complain about that one. Doing pretty well for him so far on the year. Cannot complain about that. And Thompson, Benjamin. Let's see if Kaiser, he's got, where are we at? 16 receptions, 158 yards. Not too bad. Samalo's got 165 yards through the air. 6 sacks for Parsons, our new rookie. Has not gotten injured yet, knock on wood. But 6 sacks for him in his debut. First few games. 62 tackles for Smelter as well, our guy from last year. 3 interceptions for Stevenson. I think that's our number 1 corner. And we'll check that out. That is going to be our number 1 corner. We actually do have 1 injury. Looks like our top safety is going to be out for 12 weeks with a torn pec. Not great. 12 weeks. I think that puts him out for almost the whole year. If we do end up magically making the Super Bowl, he'll be back for the Super Bowl. So let us actually play through this game. We're going to hop it up to 4 times speed. And we're going to watch this game, see what the team does, see if we can actually get the W against Pittsburgh. I didn't see their record, but you guys can see through the first quarter, we have 1 yard, 1 offense in this first quarter. 4 yards of offense. It's a tie game. Our offense is doing nothing. They have 2 interceptions. We are going 3 for 10. I don't even know what to say right now. 14 yards of offense, and there we go. They're going to score here. They do right before half. We get a field goal before half to bring us to 40 yards before the halftime. And can we get another touchdown? We do, but we do not get the extra point. We're up 9-7. Score another touchdown, 16-7. Looking pretty good. They're outgaining us, but their quarterback has thrown 2 interceptions. Van Noy has thrown 1. Kind of a cold start for the team. I'm hoping we can score right here. And we don't. We end up going for it on 4th down, and we don't get that. They're down 9 points, so it looks like we're going to get the W here somehow. With 2 minutes left, are they going to be able to drive? They drive to get a touchdown, and we get the ball, and we end up winning this one. 248 yards of offense, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions for Van Noy, 200 yards passing. Not a great day for him, but we do end up with the W, and that's all that matters. They were 5-4, moves us to 5-4 on the year as well. We'll check out some of the overall stats really quick. Samalo is going to be out for 2 weeks. We're tied, there's a 3-way tie. Obviously, we don't have the tiebreaker between them because I think we lost. But we're kind of even. You can see 165 points scored, 168 points allowed. Not great. Pretty good. Wow. Our rush offense, not great, but our passing offense is average. I expected our offense just to not be great, and our defense is pretty average, pretty solid rush defense. Van Noy, 15 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Like I said, I think we're going to give him another year. We're 5-4 on the year. That's not bad, and I think we're going to give him another chance to come back next year. Samalo, 3 yards a carry. I'm interested to give some other guys a chance. I think I'm going to go check free agency, see if there's anybody there. Vaughn is not having a great year as well. 3 yards a carry as well for him. Receiving, Darius Benjamin, Joe Carey, and Josh Thompson. No touchdowns on the year for Joe Carey after a 7-touchdown year last year. Not too great, but that's okay. 7 sacks for Cameron Parsons in 9 games. Definitely a good start for him. We have a lot of sacks on defense. A couple guys with 3, some 1 sacks, 2, 3, and our top Cameron Parsons with 7. 3 interceptions for Stevenson and 3 interceptions for Tony as well. You guys can see he had 2 interceptions in the last game versus Pittsburgh. Not too bad. 6 for 8 on field goals. Kind of a low amount of field goals through 9 games, but it'll have to do. You guys can check out how some of this team has developed. We're going to give Vaughn the start for the next 2 games after he has a hamstring strain for Samalo, and Steven Adams is going to be coming in as the backup. He has played 1 whole game for us and has 18 yards on his career and 1 reception for 11 yards. So you guys can check out some of how our team is developing. We might move Wally up above Thompson, but Thompson's having a pretty solid year, so maybe not. You guys can check out the team here. We're going to check out some of these players are developing. It looks like Dixon has developed a little bit better than Kaiser, but I think we're going to give Kaiser the start because of that quick development. We'll see what ends up happening there. Tight ends, I didn't see how our tight ends are producing. 238, not phenomenal. Our backup at 137, not great, but again, they're not top players. I'd like to bring Pagan or Pagan, however you say his name, maybe as a backup, and then bring in someone a little bit better in the offseason. And everybody else looks pretty solid, developing. We'll see how our linebacker is. 88 normal still. 2 solid linebackers looking pretty well. Our cornerbacks are looking well as well. Geez, 86, 83, 80, developing pretty nicely there. And then safety is not too bad. Would like to get Montez back, but alas, we'll make it work. 106.6 million in cap space. We are 5-4 on the year, 79 overall, 85 defense, 74 offense, and we're looking pretty good. Maybe we have a chance to sneak into the playoffs. Maybe we don't. We'll be on that cusp. But definitely having a good year. Last year, we ended up going 4-13, so we already have more wins than last year, and we are 2 wins away from beating our first year total. So we'll see how we end up doing. I'm hoping we can get this team to the playoffs or pretty close to the playoffs as well. We're on a 3-game winning streak. We'll see what we can do to close out this year. And check out some of our losses. We lost. How many division losses do we have? We won division loss. So we only lost to New England, and we lost to the Jets too. So we are 1-2 on the division, and we have 3 more games left. So 1-2 on the division. I'd like to win out, but we'll see what happens. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, please make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you guys are new, if you guys do see this and you guys are interested in seeing longer videos from me rather than the shorter videos, definitely let me know down in the comment section below. But without further ado, I'm going to end this one off. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.